Alright, good morning once again from here. It's been a really difficult market as things continue to slow down, although we are seeing a little bit of action in some pairs that we have been following. But generally, the market lacks adequate volume enough for us to trade optimally. Okay. Again, we have analyzed this before. The euro against the American dollar, you can see price is still sideways in that range. That is a sign of the low volume market, and you don't really want to get yourself involved in this type of market. Okay, so let's just take a look briefly into some of those pairs that we have been following. The Canadian dollar against the Swiss franc. This is the 4 hours time frame. Price went up. Okay, now we have entered into a sideways bias, and this sideways bias looks more like a flat bottom triangle. Okay, a flat bottom triangle, possibly for a reversal move. So we will be happy to see a breakout to the downside, then a pullback, and for the final reversal move. That is what we are expecting, but first we need to wait for price to break out of this hesitation. This is a sign of that same low volume type of market. Until the breakout happens in momentum, then we'll be able to find valid entry. The New Zealand dollar against the Japanese yen, for those of you who are in the Telegram channel, you will see that we had actually mentioned this before. This is it. I had hinted you that the Canadian dollar and the New Zealand dollar are very bearish, all right, but then we didn't find much of an opportunity to get in. In fact, what happened yesterday was very crazy, all right. Yesterday market, you can see how price went up and down. It was a very crazy type of price action right there. So it was a sideways bias, but the direction was resumed to the downside. We didn't find the valid entry, even though we knew about the next direction of this pair. We don't take blind entries. We will continue to wait until we find a valid entry to get involved in this pair. Similarly, the Canadian dollar against the Japanese yen, we also talked about price moving down. Okay, yesterday we saw that chaotic type of price behavior within that range. Today it seems to be breaking to the downside. Well, let's hope we are going to be finding the entry later today or in the upcoming days. But for now, looks good. The breakout is happening in good momentum. Let's hope it continues and we're able to find an entry. The euro against the Japanese yen is also another one that we were following. Price broke this key level of support there, all right, went back up, came back down. This is a very chaotic type of behavior around that level that we were actually watching. So it became extremely difficult to pin down the entry as price made a mess of that level. But right now price is breaking again that low right there. Let's hope that we will find valid entry. Well, we have been involved in the American dollar against the Japanese yen. This is the only trade we have been holding. We took this trade off the daily time frame. Let me zoom in so you can see that. Off the daily time frame, as we got that reversal candle right there, all right, that pin bar. That was the highest high. Price went to retest that area and we got the reversal. We took the trade. Well, this is the third day, all right, 1 2 3 days of this trade running, and you can see the low volume type of candles, all right. So we have just held this trade for those days. It's very discouraging actually, but then we are now in some profit, and so we will be looking to cash out a bit of profit on this breakout of this key area right here. We'll look to cash out a bit of profit right there, then probably trail our stop loss to somewhere closer, all right. So it's a very frustrating type of market, but at any rate, we just have to keep going. Okay, all right, thanks for watching. If you find anything, if you are a VIP member, sure, you will be the first to know. Enjoy your day. Bye bye.